this is designed to be like a checkup. You can go to the doctor once a year and just have yourself looked over. We're just going to do the same, but from a coaching perspective. So Delaney, and anyone else who might watch this in the recording, let's get started. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to type into the box something you'd like to celebrate about 2017. So just start with one thing. It could be something small, it could be something big. Maybe something major happened, like a new job, or you moved somewhere, or maybe you just made some progress in a relationship that was tricky, or maybe you did something good for your health. So what's something, maybe you had some sort of a breakthrough, or maybe you made it through something difficult. Okay, great. Now I just want you to take 30 seconds and just to type out anything you can think of in any area of life that's worth celebrating in 2017. Something in yourself, something with your work life, something with your family, friends, something you've done to make the world better, even in some small way. Personal growth, health, exercise, diet, family. Great. And if anyone's listening to this recorded, please comment below so that we can see what you're celebrating and celebrate with you. Okay, so now we're going to move into the body checkup, and we're going to kind of do a few exercises to scan our bodies in an effort to just notice what's going on in a very holistic way. So physically, but also what emotions it brings up, all the other kind of stuff it brings up, or what opportunities it might bring up for 2018. So take a moment to get comfortable. I can't see you, so you can be as silly as you need to be. Take some deep breaths, close your eyes. And bring your awareness to your head and your face. And keep your eyes closed. Notice any pain, any discomfort. Maybe you have dry winter skin. Maybe your hair needs cut. Self-conscious. Maybe you feel tension in your jaw, or maybe you feel fine and easy. And just take a moment to notice. How your head and your face are feeling. Now bring attention to your thoughts, just as an observer, without judgment, just witnessing what's floating on by. Words, ideas, judgments, preoccupations, worries. Now just take a moment and reflect back on 2017. Which of these thoughts that you're having right now are familiar? What messages have you been giving yourself all year? Negative ones, positive ones. And either in the chat box or on your own piece of paper, take a moment now just to write these down. What are the messages that are floating on by pretty consistently in your brain, in your mind? good or bad or in between? What are maybe some new ones that you're noticing? Now, we're going to do this ugly face practice. Not very positive ones. You're a fake, a fraud. I get that all the time. So most of us are out there just faking it in the world, trying to do the best we can. You're not alone. Thank you for sharing, Delaney. So take the ones that, think about the thoughts that aren't serving you, that aren't bringing your light into the world. And with an intention of releasing them, I want you to just make ugly, twisted faces to scrunch up all your muscles and release some of this ick. So I'm going to do it. No one can see you. Please join me. Just scrunch up every muscle you can feel and make it as ugly as you can. Make sure you get your jaws and your ears. And just release, release, release. Let go. There, you've got a good show from me if you were watching. Hopefully you were doing your own ugly face. Now I want you to invite in all these positive thoughts, even if they're generated in the ones that were negative. And take a moment to think about what you learned in 2017 that you can put to use. Maybe it's something you already knew and it was reinforced. Maybe it was a new insight, a new thought pattern. You can share it here, or you can just write it down for yourself, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. That's what you learned. Okay. Now we're going to move on to neck and shoulders. So notice, as I always do, your posture. My worst body habit. Notice how you're sitting. Notice how you're judging yourself, like I just did. Just notice. And now take a moment to observe your breath. Is it high up in your chest? Is it in your shoulders and chest? Or is it deep down in your diaphragm? And are you noticing any pain or tension in your shoulders and your neck? Just approach your neck and your shoulders with curiosity. Curious about when in 2017 you felt some similar tension. What happens to your neck and your shoulders, specifically in your own body? What kind of responses do you have? Just notice what's going on for you right now and check in with it. So when we're breathing from our chest, we're stressed. It's a fight or flight response. It's our secondary breathing. And this quick, shallow breaths are what we need to survive, to escape, to fly away and get away fast. But if we make a habit of breathing here, it's not good for us, and it keeps us in a constant state of stress. So you notice I'm rubbing my chest. You can take a moment to do that. If you're feeling like you're breathing shallowly. Think back now on 2017. When have you been in survival mode, experiencing fight or flight? What are the triggers for this stress response in you? Remember, as you're thinking about this, to let go of judgment about this, because all of us have stress. All of us experience this kind of breathing. It's human. And if you'd like to share it, please do. But otherwise, just jot down, what have you had to survive What has felt like survival in 2017? I see what you wrote, Delaney. I think that's really helpful to know, and thanks for sharing. Just bring awareness to your survival. So now I want to just give you an opportunity right here to release the stress, if only for right now, but maybe with an intention for just reducing it in 2018. It's a very simple shoulder roll, but with each roll, have an intention and invite the possibility that these triggers will disappear. Or ease, or that you might be able to receive the same triggers and have a new response in 2018, even if it's only slightly new. So we're going to roll your shoulders all the way forward, all the way up, breathing in, and then all the way back, down your shoulder blades, breathing out. And with each time you do this, just let go of how you've always responded or how you've been responding, and invite in the possibility that your body can learn with your muscle memory to respond with a deep breath without triggering fight or flight, without triggering all the stress. Even if the situation doesn't change, that internally your response, muscles, and habits can. And now a reflection question for you. What difficult or heavy things did you carry for yourself or for others in 2017? I want you to take your hands and place them on your heart. And send compassion and appreciation to your heart, to your shoulders, to your neck, for bearing the weight of heavy things. Just close your eyes and say thank you to yourself. Thank you for bearing heavy things. Now keep your hands on your heart. Keep your eyes closed. Tune in to the beating of your heart. Notice what comes up. Notice how you feel with your hands placed on your heart. And ask yourself, you don't need to write this or anything, just keep your hands on your heart and your eyes closed. How have I suffered in 2017? How have I felt in 2017? And take a deep breath, keep your hands on your heart, tune into the breathing and the beating. How have I loved in 2017? How have I been loved? What love have I accepted? And how is my heart right now? Take a deep breath. With your eyes still closed, I invite you to send compassion to your heart. No one can see you, no one can hear you. So this invitation is solely for you. Repeat after me. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be happy. May I have love and be love. May I be loved. So now we're going to stretch your compassion, your capacity for compassion for yourself and for others even more. And bring to mind someone you love, and this should be someone who is easy to love, someone you love automatically. A child, a pet, a friend who's so easy, it's like breathing, someone who's just so easy to love. And bring that person to mind. With your hands on your heart and your eyes closed, with this person on your mind, repeat after me. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. Okay, now to cultivate even more love and compassion for yourself and others and the world, I want you to bring to mind someone for whom you have tense feelings, negative feelings. Maybe it's even someone who triggers, if you're ready, someone who triggers quite a strong negative reaction. And you're going to say these words and you might not even mean it. We're going to do it again. So I invite you to put your hands on your heart again and take a few deep breaths with your eyes closed. And repeat after me with this person in mind, this difficult, negative person. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. When you're ready, open your eyes. We'll do a little bit of reflection of the heart for 2018. Who do you want to feel your love most? Not necessarily one person, but who in your life do you want to feel your love? Who can you most devote your loving kindness and attention to? And you can certainly include yourself in that list. You can jot it in the chat box, or just keep it to yourself in your own writing. And now, by whom do you most want to welcome in love and be loved? Who do you want to be loved by? And by writing this, you're opening yourself up to receive this love. And finally, what impact do you want your loving kindness to have in the world in 2018? What do you want to be the cause of? Dylan, when you're done writing, let me know. We'll move on to the next thing. And if anyone's listening to the recording, if you need to pause it to keep writing about the recipients of love, who you want to be loved by, and what you want your love to cause in the world. When you're done writing, you can move on to the next part. Okay, so we're going to move through the rest of the body more rapidly. We've done our head and faces, shoulders, neck, heart. And we could spend just as much time with each part of the body, and that's something I encourage you to do. We're going to go through the rest of it quickly. So noticing how the different parts of your body bring attention to different areas of your life and different emotions. So with your eyes closed, I invite you to bring awareness to your belly and your back, and squeeze, squeeze, and release. Now bring attention to your pelvic area and your glutes and your thighs. Notice any tension. Notice what you're holding. Pain. Squeeze it as tightly as you can. And with an exhale, release. Bring awareness to your arms, your hands, your fingers. Notice anything you're feeling in your limbs. Notice your legs, your feet, and your toes. I'm going to scrunch all of these areas up. Take a deep breath in. Release. I'm going to take your arms, keep your feet planted on the ground, and just physically throw your tension, throw any ick just straight into the ground and release it into the ground, and just with a huge big grunt, let it all out. I learned this from my friend Laura Palmer. If you're listening, Laura, reach up into the sky and but you're all glad that nobody's watching you. I'm going to do it again. Do it until you just feel like you've released a ton. And now, since it's a new year, we're going to shake it out and be silly and just let it all out. Give a scream if you need to. Ah! Thank you. Crazy to sit here watching yourself do this. Get it all out. And one big shake, and I want you to say out loud, let it go, shake it out. Let it go, shake it out. You've just done a bunch of subconscious cleansing of a whole bunch of your body. Ready, go. Let it go, shake it out. Let it go, shake it out. Let it go, shake it out. If you're in your room by yourself, you can dance around. Just say, let it go, shake it out. Let it go, shake it out. Okay. So, no one thought I wasn't a little weird. Okay, so now we're going to have a whole new space. Hopefully we're feeling spacious, lighter, freer now. I'm going to do a little bit of goal setting for 2018. And this is rapid goal setting. So you can't overthink it. You can't get it wrong. This is your opportunity to put your intentions and your goals, whichever word works best for you, out there into the world, to me, to us on this Facebook chat. If you're not ready to do that, on your paper. We're going to start with work, the area of career, because that is a common thread of most of the women who come to this group. So what is one goal or intention for your work in 2018? you might think of it as, what do you want to achieve? What progress do you want to make? How will you know if you got there? What's something you want to look back and be really proud of at the end of 2018? I'm glad you liked that, Delaney. What's one thing you want to be really proud of in 2018 about work? Develop your business. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if you said something like develop your business, something like start something, what will be some evidence to you at the end of 2018 that you have made progress on developing your business? What's the state you want it to be in at the end of 2018? Give some thought to that. But for anybody else who's listening to this, think about whatever it is that you just said. Is there anything more specific or measurable that you can say about that intention or that goal? That's concrete. The more concrete you can make it, the more it will stick. Think about any measures, evidence. Okay, I'm going to move on to, you want to have, okay, good. Now I'll challenge you even more. Delaney said I want to have clients and my company will be known. What number of clients would you like to have? Or maybe it's an income goal that would represent that. You can share it here or you cannot share it here. Positive feedback, financially stable, self-sufficient. Okay. Encourage you to keep drilling down on that. To know, if I've had 5 clients, that's a random number, but by the end of 2018, that'll be a good sign. Or if I've earned, if my clients have paid enough, I have 3 months of satisfactory income that I think is sustainable by the end of 2018. But if it is an income goal, make sure you know what that income goal is. Okay, what is one goal or intention for your relationships? You might have a lot of these, but just think of the one that pops into your brain about relationships, the one that you want to cultivate your most focus and energy. Nice, I think that's goal. Okay. And now one goal for your own health and well-being. And then finally, one goal or intention in the area of making the world a better place. Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 things before we close. The purpose of this group is to provide support for women who are doing work that is making the world a better place. But it's also for women to support each other. So women supporting women's space. And one of the biggest factors of making this group work is the practice of asking for help. And the practice of answering that call and being of support to each other. So that's a cool idea, Delaney, sorry. Okay, so asking for help. So think about your goals that you've just set. And think about who are the type of people you'd like to connect with to help you reach your goal. Maybe just one of the goals. What kind of help specifically do you need the most Maybe it's just a conversation. Maybe it's questions you need answered, or maybe you just want to learn from someone's experience. Maybe you need someone to open a door for you. So type it here. Oh, 3 people were on, so some people joined us. Okay. You want to meet people with the same values and morals. So say a little bit more, Delaney. Who do you want to meet, and what is it? What's your ask? What's the request? And so for anyone listening to the recording, these comments, you'll still be able to comment. And I'll keep scanning back and circulating these asks to try and make some connections among the women who are watching this recording. I want to start out 2018. My intention for this group is that it's going to grow as a place where people can post their situations, problems, seek wisdom. There's some amazing people in this group. So I want that practice to start right now. Okay. So make sure if you're listening to the recording that you make a request for some sort of help, some concrete ask. And let's see if this group can help provide it for you. Okay, it's time to close. So just to close, if you could type into the chat box just a few words about what you gained from participating today, what you took away from this Facebook Live experiment of mine. And when you've had a chance to comment, either in the live session right now or in the recorded in the comments below, I just want to thank you for being here. I certainly feel like I stretch myself because this is kind of an awkward way to interact with people when you can only look at yourself and just see written comments. Delaney says she feels lighter and have a bit more clarity and more committed and excited. And I'm so, today's all worth it. I'm so glad to hear that, Delaney. But please let me know what this experience was like for anybody else who does listen to this later on. And let me know if you want more of things like this, to check in and have these checkups. It's my pleasure and my joy. Thanks, Delaney. Okay. Have a wonderful day and a fabulous 2018. I look forward to being in touch as the year progresses. Bye.